Okay, today I'm going to read a part of the speech of Martin Luther King that's called I Have a Dream. And I chose this speech because it's really inspiring in history. And Martin Luther King was an American clergyman, activist, and prominent leader in the African American civil rights movement. He is best known for being an iconic figure in the advancement of civil rights in the United States and around the world, using non-violent methods following the techniques of Mahatma Gandhi. King is often presented as a heroic leader in the history of modern American liberalism. And I'm going to read the speech right now. I have a dream. I'm happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of the nation. 50 years ago, a great American, in whose symbolic shadows we stand today, signed an Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon of light and hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice. It came as the joyous daybreak to end the long night of captivity. But 100 years later, the Negro is still not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacle of segregation and the chain of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lies on a lonely island of poverty in the midst of the vast ocean of material prosperity. 100 years later, the Negro is still languishing in the corner of American society and finds himself an exile on his own land. So we have come here today to dramatize a shameful condition. In a sense, we have to come to the Capitol to cash a check. When the architects of our republic wrote the magnificent words of the Constitutional Declaration of Independence, they were signing a promissory note to which every American was to follow here. This note was a promise that all men, black men as well as white men, will be guaranteed the unalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.